Hi everyone, we are joining you from Punta Gorda town, Belize. I will be reading some of my poetry and we will have a musical interlude by the Burke Band. The first poem I will read is called The Four Letters of Love. I'm reading from my book called Leaves of Love. It's available everywhere in all fine bookstores and on Amazon. Thank you. The four letters of love. The four letters of love form the foundation of the alphabet of my soul. L, O, V, E, two vowels, two consonants, equally balancing each other, yin and yang. 2 plus 2 makes 4. Times the two of us make 8. The eternity ring flowing into each other, vibing off the other, support stronger than any storm. 4 letters, 4 polar points, north, south, east, west. Breezes blow my sails afloat, so I stay steady, guided by your star. 4 letters, 2 halves, 1 whole are the pillars I use to construct. We or us equals you and I. The 4 letters of love, one tiny word, is all I have to give, is all I am and ever will be, because I was conceived in love and raised by love, to work at love, to be better at love, more forgiving and much more patient, to remember love in its most memorable moments, a simple stroll filled with easy aesthetic touches, a secret shared, its filling savored on silver moonlight flakes that sooner lead to bright spring risings, closely followed by lazy summer shades and shudders of cooling lemonade jogs, which falls away into autumn's delight. Harvest songs and fruitfulness, stored for winter's sharing, warm hugs awaiting, welcoming gingerbread-laden nights, all because 4 little letters rearranged the words of my soul's dictionary, and I became an adoring and worshiping convert, obeying the first commandment of Moses, Christ's second and Muhammad's central message, becoming an alpha and omega, a revolution and a revelation of love. Welcome home, love.
You want to read your whole book, man?
No, brother, I won't read the whole book. I am reading some poems from the book, brother. Hi, everybody. That's brother asking me what I'm going to do. Welcome home, love. Come home, love. Come in, love. I've been waiting for joy to re-enter my heart. How effortlessly you give it to me. So smart. How sad a state waiting is. It fizzles. And if your departure were a gift I gave myself, sad comfort, I carry missing you a scar, my soul oozing froth. The hope of you like east yearning, saturate my spirit expanding, rising to greet your return with dancing twirls. So do a U-turn. Come home, love. Come on in, love. This poem is called I Remember Little Things. I remember little things, the afterthought of your summer skin, the waterfalls your smiles make, the shadows of your small steps, whispers of your eyes blinking at each awakening, red scratches across my back, followed by tender, deliberate kisses. Each sky flashing stars shining full and ripe with your sweet love. A remembrance as green as full foliage mountains, kissing the ethereal sky eternity, the soft wind that caused volcanic eruptions each time it slapped me silly, giddy joy. Your index finger traces the geography of my chest, burning a tattoo into my soul. The quiet, easy, breezy smell of your hair drying next to coconut branches swaying. The glittering turn of your neck in order to see the spring rain falling along gutters too old to hold still water, yet carries the running water straight to your well of happiness, quenching my long-lasting thirst. Each dawn and dusk before I sail seas, till I behold you again, permit me to recall your no. It haunts my life it haunts me like life. Your no pinches my ear into stained ink, reminding me of temporary things. Everything between sunrise and sunset. Everything except you, your sky, sun, moon and stars, trees, rivers, hills and mountains green, fall yellows and reds I recall, tasting the infinite beauty of your small delight in things unseen, unheard, unknown, except by a heart beating red, beating love. The way your hair flips so right over your left eye, which winks at me eternally. Then there is the ease of your voice, age wine, like the remnants of my love after adjusting my sails in the storm of loving you. A secure wind that warms like homecoming. Your smiles are marinated spices, singing sweetly through your holy lips. A music far sweeter than wind, washing leaves green and gold. But it is your touches that take the golden cake, cripple me into steaming custard, heavy with the scent of blossoming things, churns my flesh into moldable parts, pieces of me you carry with the difficulty of giving up your heart to loving me. The pain I must surrender at the birth of each kiss, the finest hairs saluting along my forearms, at the end of day anticipating your welcoming sound, your dance, treasures you offer selflessly. Selfishly, I devour your glances, your perfumes, your delights, your songs, your dances, your essence and gravity. You, little things I remember. You, daily, constantly and forever. About you, I remember little things. We are recording right now, so when we are finished, we'll have the conversation. Thank you. Okay. The next poem I'm going to read is called Just Do Love. Just do love. Don't talk about love, what you can do and why. Don't take from love your wants and not your needs. Instead, give love in actions. Just do love. Don't preach and pray about love, its lies that destroy the fabrics and colors of love. Don't talk about love, what you can do and why. Don't lie, although your truth's subjective, oh dove. Don't try to change a soul or break a heart. Instead, give love in actions. Just do love. Teach love by examples in simple deeds, sweet sighs, share secrets, tell jokes, be present. Don't talk about love, what you can do and why. Don't cry about love or fear losing its power. For love stays cleansing and its power is healing. Instead, give love in actions. Just do love. Walk its walk, sing its song, see a sunset, make life the gift you give each dawn. Don't talk about love, about what you can do and why. Instead, give love in action. Just do love.
Do love. Do love. Do love.
If I must, I love you in sweet secret. If I must, I love you in sweet secret. Although I prefer to shout from rooftops, proclaim to a court jester, laugh at Broadway stage, and travel around the world twice. Hell, I'd even rocket to the moon on a dime, plant a flag, red and burning hot, with all my love. I tell sailors, merchants, and singing salespersons that I love you, even sitting quietly outside a mosque, temple, or a church, begging for alms, while singing your tune, how it spreads from seed to fragrant flower of my heart, fragrant flower of my heart. However, if necessary, I'll be oblivious to passing time, satisfied in isolation, tasting tea, touching toes. If I must, I love you in sweet secret, happy and enthralled to be engulfed by your quiet light. I wish I could reach across space and touch. I wish I could reach across space and touch the torch of your heart, carry its beacon tucked tightly in the breast of my heart, not as a secret or shame, but to shine so deliberately that all the world will know I love you, and I carry your heart in my heart always, without regret, recourse. So let your light continue to delight long after I am a mere memory or a constellation of memories. Then no one can doubt I stretched my soul between space of stars in order to share your shine, not only for this world, but with all forces that breathe life and live to love. Okay, love. Okay, love, I swear I'll love you forever. I'll walk with you, I'll lead, love, I'll follow, okay? I'll be there in the storm, for the calm too, okay, love? You are my scent, steam and soft spots. I'll hover here waiting for you, okay, love? Even to dry each sin of your back. When you are sorry or lonely or hurting, okay? I'll be more than medication, meditation, or mediocrity. Okay, love, you'll find me here standing in your shadow shining. Okay, love, I swear I'll love you forever. I'll walk with you. You lead, I'll follow. Okay, love. Writing in the love. Long, long ago, love lived in a garden of Eden, where days were holy, nights misty and light-laden. One star-rich night love breathed life into an Adam, then Eve. It was the air in which one offered, the other a rib, naming animals, sucking fruits, picking flowers, serpent, even sin. Love walked wild then, becoming human, hoping against hope for fraternal care, and that a lasting legacy of salvation would triumph over Jacob's jail. Love is a coat of many colors, a tribe pending Daniel's den, declaring Samson's supreme superhero, reaping roots rewards. Love is the music of Psalms, David's song at Jonathan's pleasure, and the stone carved code with Moses' commandments, the soul agony in Job's wail, Lot's last pillars of hope. Love is the shifting of Solomon's wisdom, Samuel's sighting, Elijah's exit, Elizabeth's welcome, and the melodies foaming from the choirs of archangels, far sweeter songs than music make. Love is the promise shining forth brightly from Bethlehem's star, and Joseph dreams upstart Jesus, the crucified Christ. Woe to secrets stored in Mary's hot heart. Love is redemption, resurrection, and revelations, Cupid in things past, present, and yet to come. Love is a spacious energy that circulates by encircling us, making a natural progression of eureka realization. Love is the decision we make each dawn to brave the day, united in blessings, but with the courage and curse of a Christ.
What you doing, Jake? Yeah, we're gonna do it. We got it. We got it coming. We got it all coming. Come on, I'm using some right now. Yeah.
The waiting. Waiting for your love is the easiest cross to carry. Anticipating your smell swells my heart with well-meaning intentions of jasmine and rosemary, as bold as walking on water until the dawn. A dove appears like a welcoming sign beckoning my soul to taste the miracle of your wine, your healing, your passion, yet knowing full well that the shadow of your rising forms the alabaster bones of my living. So the waiting becomes the lovely crown of thorns I bear in heralding hopes of your revelation and ultimate salvation. A hope lost. When I heard the learned philosophers speak in ideas about corporations, convictions, and continuum, I stared into empty space and copied word for word his lectures clear and clean. I wrote and aimed to comprehend the shininess of stars next to a rising rusty moon. I want to know how seas ebb and rise after rain falls and snow melts, and the roll of roaring winds. Yet the notes reveal nothing new, so I rose in hopes to wander off, away from town. But there came a raging lunatic with a gun, cutting me down. Love words. Love words. These words want to form poetry for you in sync and style, not scattered here and there, falling and floating like trying to fill a blank page, but steady with determination. Form emerges from the depths of feeling strung together, a moving guitar melody on a moonless night that tells the tale of how we met, painting a sky red, forgetting all else, forgetting before us, forgetting the past, forgetting Eden. Now we grasp a new gospel, ride a new religion, test a new territory, but filled with a purple purpose, yours, and bursting forth with Bethlehem's hope. I gather stars into silver heaps, and the wildest dreams of setting a new constellation into orbiting the heavens in hopes of satisfying your soul. Phenomenal man. Phenomenal man. When a man loves, it's in the follicle of his hair, sweat of his forehead, arch of his brows. It's in the shine of his eyes, music of his ears, sweet smell of air. When a man loves, it's in the shock of his shoulders, stretch of his spine, solid hands, carving times. It's in the ease of his arms, firm and fine, steady inhales, steamy exhales. When a man loves, it's in the rock of his hips, flows from his waist, thrust of his pelvis, gait of his lions, salt of his skin, droplets from sweet sweat. When a man loves, it's in the length of his strides, strength of his thigh house, bowing knees. It's in the twitch of his toes, taps from his heels, peacock pose. When a man loves, he's phenomenal, tall, proud, confident, giving, caring, kind. He's phenomenal when a man loves. Rasman. Rasman, I didn't know I was going to drop dead to myself and be reborn to you. Rasman, I didn't know I was going to fall like crumbs on your lips only to be reheated by you. Rasman, I didn't know I was going to give up on my wild days and be retained by you. Rasman, I didn't know I was going to bear children as gifts and be second parent to you. Rasman, I didn't know I was going to recall feelings buried below sea level and love again. Rasman, I didn't know that love was so difficult a daily decision. You think of me? I, hero. When I look inside myself, I see a boy I used to be. How he loved a world so wide, comforting seas, endless skies, hills heaven high, valleys vain and bold. The days were forever, the rains, rivers of freedom, the sun, a northern star guiding hope. So when I need a hero, I reach inside my soul. I touch a smile, smell the warmest hug, give my back a pat, knowing I'll rise again to love. The politics of love. The politics of love. My love for you is not great and fantastic, it cannot be. It is too constant. Every day I am here, each morning rising to greet your covenant of love, drinking in the nectar of your beauty. Each morning I am happy in your arms. I grow more deliberate, more sure of myself. I find joy in being next to you, watching a sun spray dancing off the coverts of our soul, moving ahead into the steady sunshine of each day with one guiding principle: your happiness. I cannot love you enough to hold you down or back, but enough to soar beneath your wings, beneath the vibrating warmth of your wings, and settle the butterflies that flare your belly up right before each time you step on stage, hoping to prove your worth to the whole world. For your glory, love. Your love is a virus in my blood, gushing through all the aspects of me. It is that love that forms the marrow of my bones, washes them alabaster white, my glory and deepest sorrow. Your love is never easy, never meant to be fragile and giving in to fate of heart. Your love is always strong, steady, and prone to combustion. The first time it blew up on me was on a calm September Sunday when I heard, breezy like, your voice on the other end of the line. Your voice gave me the coolest chills, freezing my bones and forming droplets against the nape of my neck, the small of my back, the inner sides of my soul. My heart skipped a beat at the first song of your voice, its strength and easy energy. It carried me on a wave of gratitude and brought me into something soft and permanent near my heart. When I met you, I stepped outside my body in order to capture myself, capturing the moment of eternal love. It was a splatter on the sun surface of my life, and I knew then that the cut of you would form a scar on my soul. How I nurtured that scar, watered it, cared for it, and blossomed it into a bouquet. Sometimes fragrance is your embrace, just as the scent of this poem forms a symbol of love. The words we create are in full attunement with eternity. This which is not large enough to hold both you and I separately. So now I worship a new God, not the one of my youth and salad days, but the one of forever, whose faith has your face for Savior. Watch me lay down an offering for you. My life, I cannot give love, offer it a sacrifice. I am not divine, but I can live for you. As your love magnifies the universe into a green surrender, a moving sea. I want to be eloquent in your love. I want to tear walls down. I want to face the sunrise of tomorrows, standing next to your spirit. The flesh is not worthy. The flesh falls apart. So turn to the spirit of stability and pray with me forever in the temple of our love, that the noise of our flesh, the carvings of our soul, along the deep abiding spirit to which we confess our love and confuse ourselves, let us grant each other absolution, that we who suffer in love, in sorrow, come closer to knowing God, which is the lover's face manifested and witness to the ages. In the blessing lies the arrow of hope, springing eternal. What is eternity if not your love? What is the purpose of giving if not for your glory?
Pastor the card for a good shot. You're non-stop, you're hot. You're hot, Jay?
I did not fall in love with you. I did not fall in love with you. I rose to it. Rose in my divine presence to greet your life. I soared to your love, flew into new worlds, over brighter, more colorful horizons. I glided over rainbows, crisscrossed waterfalls, mountain ranges, and the topography of my soul.
before flying higher, further away from all I knew, closer to the center of void. As I soared into outer space, I glanced back to see a world hanging in a balance held precious by the gravity of your love. And in that moment, I died to myself. I rose to your love, resurrected from a living dead to become a breathing savior. It happened such on a starry winter's night. We stood delighted on Brooklyn's bridge as a city that does not sleep falls into a lull. We dance in each other's arms, awakened by your love. I rose to your love, and I'm rising still in hopes of falling into the salvation of your love.
It's time for a break, my friends. We'll be back for an encore in 10 minutes. Thank you so much.
Don't switch off. Keep it tuned.